I'm Ryan,
Yeah.
and we are the Movie Club. Today we're talking about the movie Sleeping Beauty.
I might dress Sleepy Duty.
Sleeping Beauty.
Dress on, Steve.
Yes, Jude has her Sleeping Beauty dress on.
It's supposed to be blue because the movie is blue, but they did it pink because the red berry wanted it pink.
Yeah, so we thought it was kind of interesting because in the movie, her dress, the fairies do fight about the color of the dress, whether it's pink or blue, but we often see Sleeping Beauty as pink, but actually in the movie it's a blue dress.
Yeah.
All right, and then you were going to share a little something that you have about Sleeping Beauty, right, Archie?
We got this Disney key. Yeah.
The Disney key and the Disneyland castle. Hopefully you could hear that on the video. But it's playing the famous song from Sleeping Beauty. Do you remember what the song's called?
Um,
Once Upon a Dream. All right, so the Disneyland castle is actually based on the Sleeping Beauty castle.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sleeping Beauty, it tells the story of Princess Aurora. And Drew, can you kind of talk to us about the movie? Doesn't look like it works. So the movie starts with Sleeping Beauty being born. Her parents are very happy. They're having a party. And then who comes in?
Maleficent.
Maleficent. And she's like an evil sorceress who's very upset that she wasn't invited to the party. And she casts a spell against Sleeping Beauty. What does she say?
She said, uh, if when it's her 16th birthday, she will die. It's because you touch a pricky thing.
A spindle. Yep. If she pricks her finger, she will die. And the fairies were in the middle of giving her presents. Merryweather did not give her presents, so she was able to save a spell that says she actually won't die, but she'll actually fall asleep and she can be awakened by love's true kiss. So then the three fairies put it upon herself to hide sleeping or hide Princess Aurora in hopes that they can keep her away from all spindles for 16 years. Okay. So on her 16th birthday, the story kind of comes back, and Aurora meets Prince Philip. They play that song, Once Upon a Dream. Oh, we don't need to play it again. Okay. Uh, and she does fall in love with him, but Maleficent is able to find where Sleeping Beauty is and kind of does a spell, and she pricks her finger.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what do the fairies do, Archie?
The prince was the only one awake.
Yep. What do the fairies do after Sleeping Beauty
Uh,
is
they 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 put everybody asleep.
they put everybody asleep? Why do they do that?
But the prince was the only one that was awake.
Why do they put everyone to sleep after Aurora went to sleep?
They because the fairies they the fairies put them to sleep so their heart will break.
They thought that everyone would be super sad about Aurora being put to sleep, so they put the whole kingdom asleep, except for Prince Philip. Maleficent catches Prince Philip, but the fairies are there to rescue him. He partially escapes, and then Maleficent turns into a dragon. And Philip has to fight her, right?
And he won.
He won. He found Princess Aurora. He kisses her, and they live happily ever after. That's the story. All right. Do you want to talk about any of the characters?
I'm talking about Maleficent.
All right. What do you have to say about her?
When when she's angry, it's thundering outside.
Thundering outside. Okay. Yep. She has a lot of powers. She seems pretty bad in this movie.
She can beat the fairy powers, except the one that the fairy that Mary Wizard did to
Yep. All right. What characters are you going to talk about, Archie?
uh The fairies.
Okay, what do you say about the fairies?
They um they get their and actually the red fairy, I think she's the same voice of the fairy godmother, Cinderella, the Queen of Hearts, and
We've heard that voice actress numerous times, right?
yeah, she's very famous for that time.
And we also noticed that Maleficent's voice was the same as another villain. Do you remember?
The evil stepmother from Cinderella.
Yes. All right, so that's Sleeping Beauty. Like we were saying earlier, in Disneyland, the castle is based off of Sleeping Beauty's castle. A lot of people don't know that you can actually walk through the castle, right?
We have.
Yep, we walked through the castle.
The castle, you can see like the book and the fairies are turning it pink and blue.
Yeah, you walk through the castle, and they have like different. They have it's kind of like a museum to Sleeping Beauty, so they show like different scenes, and you can kind of like read the Sleeping Beauty story while walking through the castle. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Any other ideas of anything that you would like to see at Disneyland for Sleeping Beauty?
I like to see a ride.
What, just looking at the scenes again?
Yeah.
So you think Disneyland should just be have all the movies with the rides, with scenes for the movie?
Well, I think it should be in Toontown because it does not have much rides in Toontown.
Oh. Any ideas or anything for Sleeping Beauty that should be represented at Disneyland?
Wait, nothing.
Nothing. I think it's kind of represented with the castle. One thing that we added last time, the Lady and the Tramp Spaghetti and Meatball Award. Was there any food scene that stuck out to you? I kind of noticed a couple scenes, but was there any food that you saw in Sleeping Beauty that you would want to eat in real life?
That cake.
Yeah, the fairies were trying to make a birthday cake, and then I noticed there was like a turkey dinner, right?
And I would like to eat when I'm a grown up. I would like to eat the juice. To drink the. When I was a grown up, I like to eat the juice.
Oh, there was a guitar player that was drinking a lot of wine, and Archie was wondering why he was drinking juice. I said that's a drink for grown-ups. So that's what you want to do? Okay. But I think I would probably want to eat the turkey. The turkey looked good. All right. So that's Sleeping Beauty. Do you remember what the next movie is? 101 Dalmatians. All right. Anything to say to our followers or?
Make sure to like it and make sure to like that scar and comment.
Oh, you know what? I forgot we forgot to rank the movie. So 1 to 10, what would you rank the movie?
A 10 out of 10.
Why?
Because I liked it, and it's the second princess movie.
Okay. Actually, I think it's the third.
And comment your favorite.
Because Snow White is a princess. Snow White, Cinderella, and Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, it's the third. Yeah.
Okay. What would you rank it, Archie?
I'll rank it 100.
Why do you feel that way?
Because I liked it. I was like this.
Okay. I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. I thought the best part of the movie was probably the villain, Maleficent. She seemed pretty bad. Didn't really like Sleeping Beauty or the Prince. I don't know. I just thought the story was a little weak, so I give it a 6 out of 10.
And make sure to comment your favorite character. And make sure to get all these wands.
All right, we'll see you next time for 101 Dalmatians. Bye.
Bye.